Hey everybody, welcome to my reading. This is Kayla with Goddess Angel Divination. So I'll do a collective reading for everybody, and I hope that you guys enjoy. So I'm going to be using this deck. It's called the Hermetic deck, the Hermetic Tarot. I really like this deck. So it's very intuitive. But let's go ahead and see what's in your energy right now. We have the Four of Pentacles. So right now we are holding on, keeping things, but also, like, you know, because of what we worked for, because it actually shows 8 Pentacles here. It does. So it's like holding on what you've been working toward. Because 8 is a symbolization of movement. The 8 of Wands shows that. And, you know, like, oh my god, that was like the whole story. Okay, so now, let me just this. Oh, and then on the bottom of this deck, this side had the Hermit with the 3 of Swords. So kind of going within. Okay, so now we have the Page of Cups, the Princess of Cups. You could like resonate with being a princess, and then the 6 of Pentacles. So the 6 of Pentacles. So a lot of energy of material is out here. So, like, you know, energetic exchanges within regards to, like, you know, things, so like food, payments, etc., things like that. This is just like, you know, the contract or whatever this is, like this is like the contract card, I guess. But then we do have Justice, so this is fair and equality here that will be brought here. And this is also expressing the beginning, because this is technically the first page of all of the cards. So it's expressing a beginning. And then the 2 Swords is going to be a decision. There could be conflictions in regards to a decision that needs to be made. And the 5 of Wands, yeah, confliction. And this is about like how things are being distributed. It's like things are not being able to be seen here in regards to how things in the reality are being shifted or changed here, because these are both about balance. So this is like extra about, like, you know, balance, to be honest. The Knight of Pentacles is going to bring some more this is a lot of pentacle energy. A lot of things are happening in reality for you. Now you might want to keep and hold on to the things that you have in reality here, because of emotional reasons, especially with the Hermit and the 3 of Swords on the back of the deck. So the Knight of Pentacles is just going to show me the fact that things are moving slowly here because of the emotional state, or things are being taken care of in regards to an emotional state. And then we do have the 6 of Cups, which is actually taking us back to the emotional state, because it's about like holding on to like things that make you feel nostalgic, things that make you feel at home, things that make you feel like this could also be like a reconciliation, or somebody holding on to like a past situation here. This is something from the past. So this is holding on to something from the past that is like emotional fulfilling, okay? And it's something that takes somebody back to their emotional space. This could be like, you know, the main energy that surrounds you, which could be you're holding on to something, or somebody around you is holding on to something, or somebody could be holding on to you in some kind of way. And then we do have the moon here, and this is just going to fall over here because things are unknown here. Things are unknown while they're being balanced out. Things are not able to be seen because of the conflictions that happen during the transition in the masculine energy with these sixes. And the Two of Pentacles here, so 6, 7, 8. So this is about movement forward here. You know, this is about like, you know, kind of like, you know, like how like, you know, like in a factory, like those things, they turn and they twist, like one turns and then another one starts to turn and then the other one starts to turn. It's kind of like that. So, and I kind of hear like this or where like something like turning on. And then we do have the High Priestess. So this is going, the reason why it's conflicting is because like there's the confliction in regards to the ignition. So within regards to the ignition, because there's a lot of like, you know, empty vessel here. There's not a lot of activation here. There's only activation in regards to the emotion right now. Now the High Priestess is going to be the fact that this is something here that is being kept guarded in a sense, or the way that things are being approached are being held within due to complex emotions that are not that have not been deciphered yet. And now we do have the Chariot. So this is going to express the fact, the intensity of how deeply this bond could be to whatever was in the past here, because this is about holding on to the material thing here in regards to like, you know, the past here. And now the Chariot is going to express the fact that things are going to actually be balancing out. It's going to bounce back over here, and it's going to express the fact that things are being balanced. This is all about balancing things out here. And once something starts moving, once something starts gaining momentum here, because this is like almost an 8 of Pentacles. It is an 8 of Pentacles. We see 8 of Pentacles here and here. And once that 8 starts moving, it's about getting something to flow with 8 of Wands here too. And then we do have the Hierophant. So this is really good. Wow, look at that. That's really going to be falling with the High Priestess. And that is just going to be like, you know, inner and outer guidance to maybe just protect, you know, yourself here, to give yourself the right direction, or using the right key in order, or playing your cards right too. And then the Five of Pentacles. So this Five of Pentacles is just going to express more transformation. So something will have to change in order for things to start flowing. And then we do have Strength here. So there's going to be a lot of guidance here, and there's going to be an energy of knowing exactly how to deal with this situation. You're going to be fine in this situation. There's nothing bad in this energy. It's just about how things, you know, like as time progresses here, you know, it's about kind of like, you know, wanting to be like where you are, like, you know, or wanting to hold on to something from the past. And once things balance out, I can see this happening for you. Once things are once things are balanced out, because you see the yin and the yang here are separated. So once they come into union, that's when things will start to be able to move forward and start moving in general. Okay, so I just wanted to put some color on it. So I'm going to use this little deck. So let's go ahead and see what is this here, this Four of Pentacles. We'll just get one clarifier for each card. Okay, so this is the Knight of Swords. This is also the Knight of Pentacles. So this is somebody here who is coming in to take some kind of action in regards to like with their mind and with what they have. Okay, so with what they have, whether that be time or material, they have the time or the material, but they also have something here that they want to say here. This could be something that is like that. It could either be held back, or it could be something that is like, I don't know, it could be something that I don't know. It's also the Hermit, so that's taking us back to the fact that that is going to be about, like, honestly, it's kind of sensitive, but it's going to be about like the fact that we had, you know, like the pain that we had, right? You know, you are getting past that pain, but you know, this is like things that, you know, you kind of realized to yourself, like you've gained some kind of information because of the things that you kind of like deciphered yourself, and now you know some kind of truth, and you know, these could be things that, you know, you really want to say or get off your chest, or you really want to go toward something here. I don't know, like into the Knight of Swords. Yeah, it's to work out something here with the Queen, or it's to work with the Queen of Swords. Could be to work something out too, but it's going to actually maybe have you take a step back in the material. You'll have to look at things from a bigger picture here. You can't, like, you won't be able to like hold things so tightly. You'll have to look at things from a bigger point of view. The Magician. This could have been something that you were manifesting, but this Queen of Swords is somebody here who's going to be listening to whatever this is, and they will have like a different point of view. I don't know how you feel about this person, because like you could see that this is maybe not somebody that's for you, or you could be trying to express something that you've been holding on to, or you could want to express something. But let me tell you, if you do express this to this person, you know, you already know, because you have the foresight, because you might know that this person might not be like, you know, like a really good soulmate for you. And you know, like that is the reason why you know, when if they do like kind of like, you know, go reverse Queen of Swords on you, that's the reason why, you know, it won't feel, you know, too bad, you know. So, but you already kind of know, but that's the reason why it's probably best for you to just kind of keep to yourself right now here. And with this Chariot, it's like very intense here, because you could like feel like, you know, past like, you know, energy kind of like, you know, like kind of like, you know, creeping up or covering you in some kind of way. And it could make you want to say something, but it might be for the best to just kind of like, you know, maintain you know, your own self, like keep like you know, continue the maintenance that you have for yourself before maybe you know, try to you know, reach out here, because maybe you might feel like, you know, this won't work out, or you might feel, or you know, something like that. But I don't know, this could just be something that you feel. I don't know if this is actually like how energy is going to play out for you. It could feel like, you know, you're going to be going towards somebody who won't really listen to you in some sort of way, or they might listen to you. It really depends on your own story, so please just don't take that if it's not yours. And I know it's really hard to like listen to like somebody say something and then just be like, oh yeah, if this does not belong to you, don't worry about it. But still, just don't worry about it. Look into the Chariot. So this is the Lovers. So this is just an intense energy of like, you know, kind of maintaining, you know, the decision that you are creating for yourself here. This is also with the Five of Cups on the back of the deck, going to express the fact that there are just a lot of emotions, like missing energy of like, you know, this energy of like the Lovers here. And this could also be definitely, I've been avoiding it, I'm not gonna lie. It could also be like the fact that somebody has been holding on to you and would like to reach out to you, okay? So that's another thing that I do see here. And the Chariot is just going to express the intensity of this, especially with the Lovers here. The Lovers is going to express the fact that this is going to be a choice that's actually going to be made, and not by like, you know, the people like that are a part of the story, but by the story maker, which is God. And then we do have the Six of Cups. So let's go ahead and look at that. So now we have the Magician. So the Magician is going to be like a manifested energy of manifesting like some kind of reconciliation here. And then what is this? What is that anyways? That is the Page of Cups. It's probably just like emotional, like the emotion that comes from the pain here. Yep, that was found. Yeah, it's the Hermit. That's the Hermit that we were talking about. So that's the one that's connected to the pain. And just the wisdom here. It's not like all about the pain. It's more about like, you know, the wisdom that he finds from the pain. Like, you know, it's almost like, you know, you really learn something from getting hurt by somebody here, or by getting hurt just like from your past, you know. But look into the Hierophant. What's that Hierophant? What's the guidance for? And we have Temperance, is to slow you down, Yeah, and the Knight of Pentacles. But look at this, you've already slowed down. It's to make things like you see that you need to be calm, cool, and collected. Because of like, you know, you're healing and you're trying to like, you know, gain back your strength here. And then look into the Six of Pentacles. So it's the Six of Cups. So this is going to be like, you know, karmic energy kind of re-looping in a way where like, you know, it's a give and take here. But also like the energy of the Six of Pentacles, giving back to whatever this is that has been manifested, that has been like, you know, thought of, you know, that has been whatever it is that you've kind of been down and out about. But look into the Two of Pentacles. It's the Knight of Cups and a sidebar, which is the Four of Pentacles, which is going to really bring a lot of like activation once something starts moving here, because this Knight of Cups is actually going to pour water, pour love over all of this material energy, and that will activate it and bring life into it. Yeah. And that's when things will start to balance out for the situation. Look into the Five of Wands, and this Knight of Cups is going to be the same knight that's been here. It's going to be some sort of queen, but Queen of Wands. But the star here is a want for a Queen of Wands, so a desire here. And there could be like conflicting things. I don't know, but this is going to be a decision. This could also be to heal. There could be multiple things happening, but it's going to be the Five of Wands. which is going to be like, you know, an energy shift toward whatever it is that you want here. And it's going to bring like balance here too, for your energy, for the things that are around you in the masculinity. And it's going to change things. Yeah, it's going to be an energetic shift. And there could be like multiple things that like kind of like, you know, combat, or, you know, combat maybe even a desire here. But things will be kind of like, because this person looks like they're beating, like they're kind of like, you know, beating something into place. And I'm not saying that they're like beating the animal, but they're just like beating an object into like into something else. It's like transformation here. And it's about like, you know, with strength, it's about how much strength you have to do, how much strength you have to put into, how much strength or how much force you have to put into an object in order to get it to move or like, you know, do something, right? So sometimes strength doesn't have to be so strong, right? But either way, let's look into the Five of Pentacles. Now we have the Emperor, so this is just going to be the Emperor, the things that are around us changing here, bringing more justice here. And this will actually show you, give you some kind of clarity in what to not do here, and what to not become interested in here. This will actually persuade you to not want to work with things that are conflicting, but rather things that are working out for you, you know, here. So let's look into the Moon. It's the Knight of Wands. So this is about like kind of putting energy or realizing things out in the night. With the Knight of Wands, it's kind of like a yin energy with him underneath the moon, because he's just like a glowing dude on a glowing horse. And like at night he would kind of just go around riding his horse. But the thing is he's kind of like in his head over the conflictions here, and they're like, he wants to like kind of like run around on his glowing horse like under the moon, right? And he wants to like, you know, like look for different things. But the thing is he's just in his head and about the things that aren't working for him, the conflictions and whatever bonds he's seen in his, like he's seen, and he realizes what he's not invested in. And this is actually creating himself to be like sovereign to things that he doesn't really want in his life here, or her life. Look into the Justice. This is balancing out a lot of like some kind of toxic energy. Seven of Swords. Yeah, this is balancing out that energy. So this is balancing things out underneath the moon. And being very sovereign and just maybe even neglectful to a certain, there could have been something here where there was like something like that, but it's more of like an energy of just balance being restored, but not trying to second guess it or disbelieve it, because there could be something in reality that is shown to prove that balance is being restored. But there's something here that might be like, you know, needed or something like that. And it's like an energy, it's not really needed. It's just like an energy of like a thought, like, oh, maybe it's needed. No, there's never like a need for anything. Like unless it's like, you know, something for our physical bodies, like, you know what I mean? Like air, we breathe, just air, we just breathe air. It's a need, but or eating food, but with our thoughts, you know, and things that we think in our head, you could also be upset because, like, you know, other things around you could, like, deactivate you in a way. Like, they could deactivate you in some kind of way. Not really, like, you could just, like, you know, kind of like with this Ace of Wands being down, it's like kind of like it's like a thumbs down. But it's more of like an energy of like with this sun, after this tower happens, though, after the tower happens, there's going to be something here that actually is very victorious for you, and things will be playing out in favor. And there will be like something here where you will be able to end something after maybe like a burden here. And this might not be something that you want at first, but it will lead to your happiness. After, you know, you put in some thought and, you know, you realize like certain things around you, like you realize the confliction, and maybe you might even want to face the confliction that's around you, and that will actually surprise you with some kind of reward. But you might feel like you don't want to confront the situation right now because you're scared of what might happen, but you know, you never know unless you really take a chance. So, you know, you just kind of, I mean, you have to give yourself time. You have to be patient with yourself and with the world that's around you, and understand that, like, you know, you are the one who gets to decide, like, you know, whatever you feel, you know, is like kind of like part of like the general energy, you know what I mean? So, we're all like, you know, the same, basically. We're all like basically the same. We just have different faces, and we were born in different places. But with the like the soul energy body, like it's pretty freaking similar, like, let me tell you. So yeah. And for strength, we have winning here. So you do have the strength to get through this. That's what that's definitely saying. And then for the High Priestess is really going to be guarding the emotional parts that have been hurt here. So you're going to kind of allow your feminine side to really take care of like the emotional energy that you've kind of like been dealing with here. So just give yourself more time before, you know, you move forward, or before you like, or, you know, if you feel like you're ready, that's going to be like whatever is stuck here you will only be able to take, like, you know, a step back from the confliction after water is poured down this well of fortune, right? So it will bring more fortune here, because the 8, it equates to an 8 of Pentacles. And the 8 of Pentacles is going to be the energy of a manifested entity. So now you will want to make sure that, you know, you keep up with, like, I mean, well, you don't want to make sure of anything. You just want to just do yourself, and, you know that, you know, you are going to be okay. I don't know, like, we can ask the tarot to see how this situation will work out if you do go towards it. Like, let's go ahead and see. So let's ask the tarot what will happen if the viewer, or if the viewer's person takes this. It looks like they will do it, but it looks like also like what's this, success. But what will happen if, like, what will happen in the future for this situation if it's confronted? So it will take someone out of their head. There could be some kind of communication that happens after the water is poured here, especially with this. And then, wow, a lot of good cards here. And this will actually help release any kind of negative energies that you might feel, right? Like with the Hermit here. So this is definitely going to be, an expression of emotions here, like looking at emotions here, especially maybe looking at someone else's emotions, taking a look at maybe even each other's emotions. After that is done, then you will be able to get out of your head here, and it will bring more peace to you, and you will feel freer. King of Wands, the High Priestess. There will be like a release of energy here in the Hierophant. The Four of Pentacles, yeah, a release of energy for sure. A release of energy, but it will be kept at like, a need to know energy. Like it won't like be something for everybody. It'll just be between you two or whatever. So now we do have the Star. So this is just going to be expressing more healing and victory. Wow, a lot of victory here. And discernment here too. Discernment to not accepting other things here and actually focusing on what actually makes you happy here and what you value. And the Knight of Wands, which is really going to really, go towards what they want here. Because that's why they're underneath the moon. They're underneath the moon because they're looking for the star. How cute is that? Oh my god, the Ace of Swords, but also the Ace of Cups, which is going to bring in more communication and more love here. Yeah, and it's falling on the Four of Wands, the Four of Swords too, so a lot of thought is being put into this. So if you do take your leap here, I'm not telling you that that anything bad is going to happen. Actually, it looks like something really good will happen for you in your situation. There's going to be some kind of victory, even whether however that resides for you. So yeah, just if you feel like you should, just do it. Don't allow the secondary thoughts to get a hold of your mind or anything. But anyways, that's all that I'm going to do for you right now. So I hope that you guys have a lovely day and know that, you're going to win. So I love you. Have a good day. And just keep on being yourself. No matter what. Don't let anybody sway you. Just be you.